Hey there everyone, Zare here.
And Lit.
And welcome back to Digimon Survive. Should be our last visit here. Just a quick heads up, this is going to be a shorter stream than normal. We're going to play to the end, and then we're going to wrap up. There's not going to be a following game. So, we're not here for a long time, we're here for a good time. Where am I? I feel strangely unsteady on my feet. I'm still standing, but I'm really off balance.
The silence, normal. Whoa, okay, that's everybody.
Miyuki, everyone! Good, I'm glad you're all okay. What is this place?
This is where the master lives, where he's bound by the 4 sovereign monsters.
His? But where's the master?
Tell me.
What?
Oh.
What is it? What is it you say I have wrong?
It's looking at us.
Yes, at the two of us. Wait, don't tell me. This is the master? I have misunderstood nothing. The two of you, brother and sister, are reunited. Yet my sister, still she does not come for me! Though we are both heirs of the Minase blood.
Ooh.
Both heirs? What is the master talking about?
Haruchika Minase, a sacrifice to the master, and now only consciousness is our ancestor.
Oh, that was obvious in hindsight. Yeah. That's so obvious in foresight. Oh well. What? Are you serious? It all makes sense now. That's why he was so obsessed with you, Miyuki.
That's right.
How is it that you do not despise your brother? How can that be? Hey Kiri, welcome to the stream.
Yo, Kiri!
For years, he left you abandoned. Why do you not rage against others? Against the world! Against the machine!
Angry silence. Oh. Because he didn't abandon me. Nobody did. It was my own choice. I protected him, sacrificing myself to save my brother. He was just so young. And since I did, he's grown up to be a fine young man. Fine man. a shiny spine.
I dare say I'm still hip and with it. Watch me yeet that riz, as they say. Miyuki.
So how could I despise him for that?
そうだ。秋春はずっとみゆきのことを思っていた。
Right. And Akiharu was always thinking of Miyuki.
記憶が薄れるほど長い時を過ごしても、みゆきを助けるという信念だけは抱き続けていたんだ。
Even after all that time, so long he started to forget, he was still trying to save her.
みゆきだってずっと戦ってきたんだ。
And Miyuki never stopped fighting either.
お前に魂の半分を奪われても、決して諦めなかった。絶望しなかった。
Even after you robbed her of half her soul, she never gave in. She never lost hope.
みゆきはお前とは違う。お前みたいな臆病者とはな。
Because unlike you, Miyuki is no coward.
Silence! I will hear no more of this!
And more importantly,
What did I just say?
they don't listen to you. You were never abandoned either. What? What do you mean?
You're gonna need some evidence for that claim.
Yeah, where are you getting that from, Miyuki?
How can you say that? What could you possibly know? Wah!
Looks like... Looks like this is it.
最後の戦いの始まりだ。
Yeah, time for the final battle.
I'll stand with you.
みゆき、無理をしなくていい。
Yuki, no. You've already been through so much. You shouldn't force yourself.
そうだよ。君を守らないと、僕たちは永遠に帰れない。
Yeah, if we don't keep you safe, none of us will be able to go home. Probably a better way to say that, but you're right.
Yeah. Ooh, I expected her to say no. Alright then. Renamon, Haru, Takuma. My life is in your hands.
No
Ooh.
pressure.
No pressure! I trust you.
Right. No matter how much time goes by, my rage, my sorrow, and my regret will know no end. Shining Finger! 世界を渡ろうぞ。Miyuki, I will take you back. And this time, I will cross into the other world.
Into the other world.
So I did poke at this fight a little bit just to make sure that we were at a good level to finish things off. Turns out we should be okay, but I have some thoughts on it.
Okay.
So, you want to tell me how many units we can field for this fight?
All of them? 6.
And how many Digimon destined do we have in our group?
Way more than... Yeah.
Why? This is the finale. Look, we saved everyone. Everyone's alive. You did not let us forget that no one died. Why can't we use all of them? Someone is getting omitted.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
Multiple people are getting omitted. If it was a balanced reason, you could have made a segmented fight. But no, instead, you kind of go off on this lame note, where we've got to shove some people off to the side. You.
Big kitty!
I'll make her a sovereign beast, don't worry, it's just you're more mobile in this form. Wait, you were actually mobile with that as well, Mom? Oh well.
Now it's my turn. Hold him still. Hard to hear her saying with all the boss music.
Sounds like the master's crying out in pain. Miyuki's song is working.
Takuma, now! Like, for the most part, the sound direction is pretty good for this, but I personally would have had maybe some kind of undertone or melody of her song interject at times that could match. It's not impossible. It's kind of weird trying to hear her when you have this big dramatic orchestral choir chanting over her.
If I remember correctly, we are going to get the leitmotif popping up in here occasionally, but I'm just gonna leave frozen. I can't remember their names. Something Zoku, isn't it? Who's y'all's favorite Digimon? I would need to pour over a wiki for a while, so we're just gonna say Minervamon.
What's my favorite? Wizardmon. Hands down. I'm mad he's not here, or some kind of alt form. I will riot! Watch me riot.
Quietly and respectfully. How about you, Kiri? Huge Renamon fan? I hear ya.
Ooh. Yeah.
Where's the area heal? Where's a reasonable area heal? I guess we'll just do a single. Actually, no, you're fine here. Keep you from grouping up damage. You're almost there, Baihumon. Are you in range of an attack now? Yes, you are. There we go.
Yeah!
Why do you look so bored?
I know. Also, no offense, but if this is like an ancient song dating back to like really old times, I doubt it sounded like a pop song like this. Yeah, man, that's a mood.
The master agrees.
What is this cringy pop music?
All right, it's working.
Yeah! Oh, he did. Is it over?
Hold on. Did you say what I think you said?
I feel like that's butt.
Was it Tapedo?
Tabun?
Okay, yes, it's Tabun.
Yeah, tabun.
I thought you said Dameda,
Yeah, right?
which would be no.
No, yeah.
Though more of a I forbid you no,
Yeah.
or it's no good.
Hmm.
I think so. You will pay. Eh?
Ooh.
What was that? I heard someone just now. Who's there? All you who would try and stop me, I will make you pay.
Saki? Yeah. I hear it too.
Aren't we the only ones here right now? Curse you! Curse you all!
Ooh. There he is.
Who is that? It couldn't be. Curse you fools who would stand in my way! Are you Haruchika? Yes, I am Haruchika.
Chica of the Harus.
Well, we defeated the master. Now that he's done for, so is your revenge. Fool. The master. The master was but the law of this land. I still have the strength to fight. My other half, bound to destruction, come forth! Fang Longmon, to me!
Ooh, I like that guy. Does he look the way I think he does? Or does he look different? Whoa, okay. Okay. That must be a dark evolution.
What is that thing?
Yeah, that's a dark evolution.
Ruin mode, yep.
Yeah. Ruin mode, yeah.
This will not be. I will not let this end so easily. Our battle is far from over! So close, I am so close to seeing my wish fulfilled! I will do anything I can to make that happen! I will even become a demon! A destroyer!
なんて姿なんだ。こんなの勝てるのか。
Wow, just look at him. Do we even stand a chance against this thing?
なんてまがまがしさなの。こんなのどうやって戦えば。
That's horrific. You're telling me we need to beat that? How? Yeah.
倒しがいがあるってもんだぜ。
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
なんだこの風。
What's all this wind?
Oh.
This is my chance! The door between worlds appears before me at last!
Oh crap.
The time has come! Ah, how I remember this wind. I will travel through the door!
しまったみゆき。このままじゃ春近が僕らの世界に行っちゃう。
I will travel through the door. It's not as intimidating as he may have intended.
Yeah.
Oh no! Miyuki! Haruchika's going to get into our world!
いいえ、大丈夫。私を信じて。お願い、たくまさん。もう少しだけ主を食い止めて。
No, it's okay. Trust me. Please, Takuma, hold him back just a little longer.
アグモン聞いたな。
Hear that, Agumon?
貸せないぞ。
Sure did! You're not going anywhere!
ドラクモンいけるな。
Drachmon, you got this?
任せとけって。
Yeah, I'm on it!
さあ最後の戦いだ。
Let's finish this!
ラブラも頑張ります。
Labramon, let's do this!
Now's not the time to be lighting fires! How'd you even do that? Aren't we in space?
Right!
大丈夫。私がついているから。
Don't worry, Miyu, I'm here for you!
わかった。
Yeah, you got this!
フローラもいいところ見せちゃおうね。
Time for us to show off, Laramon!
そうだね。ビシッと決めちゃおう。
Yeah, let's end this!
That
Even
pose
though
just
she looks
screams
terrified.
confidence.
I know, right? She like, oh, we're doing this? Okay! Alright! I guess I'll die!
あいつに勝てれば真のヒーローだ。
Now's our time to shine! If we win this, we're heroes for real!
そうだな。ミノル。
You said it, Minoru!
ロップもいけそうか。
You got this, Lopmon? Aw.
怖いけど
Yeah.
修二と一緒だからなんとかなると思う。
I may be scared, but with you, Shuji, I know I can do this! Aw, I'm back to like his happy idol pose. Oh my god!
最後の戦いだ。
Alright! Time for the last battle! You pathetic beasts! You are less than worms! So, remember the complaint I had about the previous fight?
Mm-hmm.
Somehow they made it worse.
Oh no. Let's see. What's wrong now?
Oh, it's very simple. It's just a matter of math.
Whoa, that sprite is big!
That's not a sprite, that's a model.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Available units 5.
5?
One less than the last time.
Why?
Because the developers hate us specifically.
Ah!
Choose or redesign a monster where you've got 3 unique segments. You've got 3 areas that you cannot cross between. Designate 8 to 9 Digimon to go 3 apiece to each field. Have them each take them down and help out. Maybe have some sort of passive benefit in case one team gets ahead of the rest and they're just sitting idle. And you get everyone in there and you get to have a nice, fun fight with everyone contributing. No one's getting overwhelmed. You don't have huge AoE difficulties. But no, instead we're just choosing, pick 5 of the 8 people. And if you're using Omnimon, 4. Which means you can't even field all of the Sovereign Beasts.
Bye. Go.
私の番ね。
Curious, what's your movement like compared to Bahumon? It's the same. Anubismon goes far. Glutamon goes far. Let's see. Your bulk is comparable.
もっと守れる力を。
ブルートも終わりの始まりだ。
僕の番だね。行くぞ
オメガも終止符を打とう。
There's the leitmotif.
待ってました。私の力はこんなもんじゃない。メリングどうでしょう。緊張する。私も強くなるよ。
金論門恐れるがいい。
I suppose we should slow things down and turn on animations for this fight. Not even attacking us, huh? On a personal note, this model, while it is fine, it really screams of like early 2000s CGI.
Yeah, and I mean, from this angle, I know there's more dots, but if any of you have ever seen Gundam Seed, it kind of looks like he has a harrow on his chest. There's 3 dots technically, but when he moves, it turns to 2, and he just looks like a little, he's got one of the little spheres on his chest. Hello, hello.
Well, let's see what we can do about your uniform pineapple scales.
Cannon! 私が行こう。私が手本を見せてやろう。いつでもいらっしゃい。
やらせはせぬ。
boy. Whoa.
Super ultimate.
Yep.
So is a Megamon, to be fair.
Hmm.
ウルキャノン
Critical hit did no, it did more. It was 138 or so. First time.
私が行こうこの力に震えるがいい暴風も朽ち果てるがいい今後私が手本を見せてやる
Yeah, be online. I can do it too. Oof.
私を信じて任せてくれ面白い乗ってやろう
ウルキャノン
蹴散らしてくれそれが頼みとあらば今後私が手本を見せてやろう
You've actually got some good HP. We're just gonna get you out of attack range. Oh, we're out of range. What's that next round? Actually, we could use an item. Fresh snake's heads are amazing. Full HP and SP heal.
Yeah.
まだ早いぞ
やらせはせぬ
私を信じて任せてくれ
キャノン
Die, die, die! Oh, why are you facing that way? Come on.
蹴散らしてくれよ。コンゴ。私が手本を見せてやろう。
We had the last one not be in range.
それも悪くない。無限。
このままじゃ持たない。
I can't keep this up much longer!
みゆきくん、せめて扉を閉じてくれないか。
Miyuki, could you at least close the door?
いいえ、もう少し。
I'm sorry, I can't! Please, just hang in there a little longer! All along, she's actually against us. She wants to kill the world.
開き続けた。
I don't know if we can! If the door stays open like this!
扉の向こうから光が。
Is that light? It's coming from the other side of the door. Kingdom Hearts?
It really does feel like that, right? Open the door to light!
Hey, you know this video?
知ってる知ってる。めっちゃリアルだよな。
Oh yeah, I saw that one! It looks so real, doesn't it?
これってさ、もしかして本物だったりして。
Do you think this maybe actually happened?
まさか。でも本物だったらすごいよね。
No way, but it'd be pretty cool if it did.
なんだこの声はこの音は一体何なのだ
What is all this? These voices? These sounds? What's happening?
すごいすごい。頑張れ。
So cool! Come on, you can do it!
いや絶対作り物でしょ。でも本物にしか見えないよな。
Nah, this has gotta be a fake. I don't care how real it looks.
なんだというのだ
What is happening? Does not like his privacy invaded. I did not give you permission to record me! Yeah, seriously, what's going on? Huh? I got a text?
学校の友達から URL 動画サイトか。
Oh, hey, it's from a friend of mine from school. It looks like a link to a video site, which shall remain nameless.
これは
Wait, I remember this! It's our fight with Piedmon back in our own world. Someone took a video.
これお前じゃね？
Who said that?
Some nobody on the other side.
Alright. Isn't that you?
たくま、なんかお前の動画がすげえバズってんだけど。
Takuma! That video of you has totally gone viral!
God.
嘘。これやば。めっちゃ再生数伸びてる。
No way! This is crazy! Look at all the views!
I like your shot, Spike.
Yeah.
世界中の人がアグモンやピエモンの姿を見たってことよね。
So now people from all over the world have seen images of Agumon and Piedmon?
そうか。認知の力。
That's it! Awareness! That explains everything!
認知の力？
What do you mean? God needs faith badly!
この世界は現実世界の人々の思い、認知によって形作られている。
This world is shaped by the thoughts and feelings of the people in our world!
多くの人々がアグモンが存在することを知ったならばどうなるか。
So what would happen if lots of people suddenly became aware of Agumon's existence?
どうなるんですか？
I don't know. What?
Write fan fiction.
なんだか力がムクムク湧いてくるよ。
Takuma! I'm feeling this huge rush of power for some reason!
私も今なら何でもできちゃいそう。
Me too. I feel like I could do anything.
Hey, now, most of you are not viral sensations.
I know, right? Like, you were not in that video. Power by association, I guess?
凄まじいな。
This is quite something. No one else has anything to say.
Just, yep.
For once. You know, pivotal moment is where everyone clams up.
そして人々が私たちを応援する気持ち、温かく清らかな気持ちがハルチカの猛襲を晴らす。
It's all those people supporting us, cheering us on. That will end Haruchika's delusions.
たくまさん、敵は弱ってるわ。畳みかけるなら今よ。
Takuma, his power has weakened. Now is your chance to finish this.
わかった。
Got it!
行くぞ、みんな。
Come on, everyone!
The power of simping compels you.
Barely any change to damage.
蹴散らしてくれよ。今後 私が手本を見せてやる。
You need a fish so that you don't run out of SP.
これで問題ない。
蹴散らしてくれよ。今後。私が手本を見せてやろう。
さっきより弱ってるって言ってもまだまだ強い。
He may be weaker than he was before, but he's still really strong. Just got that surge of power, and Miyuki is still singing. What more can we do? Yeah, Miyuki really looks like she's singing.
この光はなんだ。
Hmm? What's that light?
ようやく見つけられました。
Finally, you found me.
光がみゆきに吸い込まれていく。
The light is being drawn into Miyuki? We just saved her from being possessed.
Like, come on! 'Not again!
みゆき、一体何が。
Miyuki! What's going on?
I'm just saying that silhouette is very disturbing. There we go. I figured. Yukiha.
Miyuki, Yukiha,
Yeah.
Haru, Haruchika.
Yeah.
I suppose full name Akiharu.
みゆきの姿が変わった。
Miyuki looks different, taller, more mature,
It's the
Lots of-
Karain specialty.
lots of hair.
In places where there was no hair before.
ハルチカ。ようやく会えました。ああ、愛しき弟よ。
At last we're together, my dear little brother.
You.
Oh dear.
You've got some splaining to do.
Explaining.
まさか、ハルチカの姉、ユキハ。
Is that
シキが姉さんに憑依したのか。
is that Haruchika's sister, Yukiha?
No, just somebody cosplaying and jumped through the door.
Has her spirit taken over Miyuki? Now you come! Now!
反論門から黒い正気のようなものが吹き上がっていく。
Look, it's like there's some sort of black mist coming out of the master's body.
ああ、なんということ。これなる正気こそ、ハルチカを高ぶらせる災い。
Oh, how awful. It is this aura of malice that drives you to such a terrible state.
Isn't Haruchika still around here?
Yeah.
I don't think they explicitly said he was absorbed or constituted his partner.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe talk to him.
戦乱の世に散り、憤怒と怨嗟を抱えたあまたの魂。
Hear me. Countless souls of rage and hate who perished in the warring world.
その黒き怨念
Whoa.
我が全て引き受けましょう
I shall take your dark malice upon myself.
You want to maybe spare Miyuki?
Yeah, maybe not do that.
Takuma! Look at Fang Longmon!
ファンロンモンの力が抑えられていく
Yes, his power is being suppressed?
どうかハルチカ弟を
Now, please, help Haruchika. Help my brother.
お願い申し上げます皆様どうかハルチカを
I beg of you, all of you, save him,
助けてください
please. By save, you mean like beating the shit out of him, right? Like,
I can inflict grievous bodily harm!
we're not like walking right up to him and holding our hands out or something. We're just beat the shit out of him. I just want to, clarify that, right? We're good? Good. Take him out, Ebon Wuman. Very well.
By take out, you mean raise your defense?
Yeah. It's like the Caterpie turns into
Metapod?
Yeah, it's like the Metapod of Digimon.
まだ決して終わらん
Megamon! Let's go! Yes! Let's finish the fight, Takuma! I'm sorry, I can only do one voice at once.
It's okay.
I'm not convinced these stat buffs do anything.
蹴散らしてくれよ
Do I expect you to have another round? After the attack, yes. But only that round.
コンゴ私が手本を見せてやろう
Physical defense.
The great will of this world is my ally. We'll definitely be okay. Oh. Really? Okay, that's a weird statement, Miyu. Oh well, I guess I'll believe it.
It's a little bit of Chuny for the end.
Especially since when you're thinking of the great will of this world, like the closest thing to that, we're trying to kill it.
Well, no, it's the greater will. Its will's all the way down.
Yep.
Honestly, they should have gotten more creative with the names at some point. Attack named Infinity. It's a little underwhelming. Alright, this should do it.
Finishing the wolf. We're fine. Beloved crystal. Got.
ファンロンモンの体から正気が全て抜け出ていく。
That mist is falling away from the Master's body!
僕たちは勝ったんだ。
Alright! We won!
見たまえ諸君、ファンロンモンが本来の姿へ戻っていく。
Look, everyone! The Master's body is returning to the form of Fanglongmon!
Wow, beating up our problems really did work.
I understood the differences innately.
Ooh,
これ
pity.
安寧は戻りました。
Not the first word I'd use.
この地を取り巻きし憎悪の念は消え去ったのです。
Now all should be well. The malicious will that enveloped this land is gone.
Oh, thank goodness violence was the answer to all of our problems.
Yeah.
もう正しき姿のファンロンモンがこの世界を守り続けるでしょう。
From now on, Fanglongmon may look after this world in its proper form.
ですが、その前に
But before
あ
that,
るべき姿に戻りましたね。ファンロンモン。
greetings, Fanglongmon. It's good to see you restored to yourself.
稲瀬の巫女か久しいな。
Ah, it is you, Maiden of the Minase. It has been quite a while.
ええ、陶器子孫の身をひととき借りて、今こうして見舞いに立っています。
It has indeed. I'm borrowing the body of one of my distant descendants to speak with you.
That sounds terribly inconvenient. Have you considered coalescing all of your data into an egg and being reborn? With all of your memories?
I'm making the switch later.
Ah, well. Tarry not too long.
弟が旅立ってから大切な春近あの子を思わぬ日は一日とてありませんでした。
After my dear brother Haruchika set out, not a day went by that I did not think of him.
By the way, where is he?
Where is he? Ah! Where did he go?
この身には家を継ぐ責務がある。
Yet, I had my familial responsibilities to fulfill. I was bound by my obligations.
Familial responsibilities that just so happen to exclude your little brother.
I know, right? Like, what could those be?
家を守り、民の安寧を守り、人のしがらみに縛り、
Ah,
この地を渡ることは叶いませんでした。
to protect my clan and ensure peace for the people. I could not depart for this land.
Okay, but
So, like,
couldn't you sacrifice a messenger?
yeah.
Or like a ferryman?
I mean, I guess somebody had to stay behind. That would explain why there were descendants. Otherwise, you know, if yeah, I guess that checks out. But still,
そして、ようやく自由を得た頃に
ah,
は、我が身は塔に老いてしまったのです。
by the time I was finally free to do so, I had long since grown old. So
You don't
then-
look a day over 24.
yeah. Also, as you can see, Haru did just fine in his old age. What stopped you?
Oh, it was clearly that she had come down with a case of the vapors.
故に子孫に託したのか。
Ah, finally.
つくづくけなげなことよ。だが我が半身は
Impressive's not the word I'd use, but... So you entrusted your reunion to your descendants. Impressive. But my other half...
承知しています。故に因果をねじ曲げ、ここに立っているのです。
Yes, I know. That is why I have bent the forces of fate to stand here.
愛しき春近を今一度抱きしめるため。
That I might embrace my beloved Haruchika once more.
さあ、我が弟の対なる剣
Ah, yeah, he did absorb him. Okay.
春近を返してくださいませ。
Now, Fanglongmon, you who are paired with Haruchika, return him to me.
とのことだ。おう聞こえているのだろう、春近よ。
Well, there you have it. You're listening, are you not, Haruchika?
何時が念願は今こそ叶う。長き苦悶と憎悪の日々はここに終わるのだ。
Your wish has come true. Your many long days of hatred and suffering are at an end. And to think, if you hadn't thrown this centuries-long tantrum, no one would be bothered to find you.
Pretty nasty.
I think the moral is clear.
Oh, boy.
主の体から光が
Also, yes, he is now appropriately the Golden Dragon.
Yes.
There's a light shining out from the Master's body.
春近の霊が飛び出していく
Haruchika's spirit is leaving. Good riddance.
Your new sprite is gonna be just as mean looking. Oh, I look sad looking.
Hello, I'm suddenly good now.
For some weird reason.
Your violence has taught me the error of my ways. But don't worry, I will remember the lessons of the tantrum. You'll get what you want eventually. Yukiha!
春近
Haruchika.
Excellent, we've identified each other. This was nice. Let's do this again in another millennium.
姉上私はなんということを
Yukiha! Oh, my sister! I've done such terrible things!
Yeah, how many kids have you murdered?
もう良いのですよ。
Enough! To see you again.
It's all over now. Don't worry.
私が
It's all on one under the bridge.
何の念が世を滅ぼさんとしていたと
The malice that took hold of me. I would have destroyed the world.
蔵を浴びても償いきれません
There's no way to atone for what I have done.
Haruchika.
元来人と獣は一つのもの
Once humans and monsters were one.
獣は人の半身であり写し獣はいつでも半身を認めてきたのだ
Monsters were people's other halves, their true forms, and always acknowledged them.
人は獣を見つめることで己を見つめる人が己を認めることでそこに
When
誠が生まれる
When a human beheld a monster, they beheld themselves. Accepting that built trust.
Getting a...
They were the shadows, the true self, you see. Also, in the past, humans were really monsters.
Interesting!
誠だ信じ合うからこそ人はさらなる高みへと至るのに
Yes, it was that trust, that belief in one another, that brought people to new heights.
How did they get separated again?
私は
It's just, I...
なせの子我が子孫に遺恨を残すような恐ろしいことを
I did such terrible things that I will not name directly to the Minase family, to my own descendants.
ハルチか
もう良いのですハルチカその涙だけで十分ですよ
Speak for yourself. It's all right. Do not worry, Haruchika. Those tears alone are atonement enough.
I do believe, despite everything, there is a long, arduous, winding path to forgiveness. It requires a little more than tears.
Yeah. Can you imagine if, like, you know, you purposely ran over someone's kid and you're like, I'm sorry. That's good enough, right? You know.
姉上
Yukiya!
私を止めてくれた子らよ
Children, all of you who have worked so hard to stop me, engrave the lessons I have learned into your hearts.
Yes. Wine.
And murder to get your way.
So what are they implying here? That like was he ever betrayed, or was it literally just over time he just like absorbed all the negativity from the other realm and it just twisted his memory or recollection of things?
Like, my impression of it is that he legitimately felt like he was betrayed, and that spiraled him off into this whole thing. And now, through this brief meeting and a few shared words, he's ready to forgive and forget.
Because it looks like it was implied that Fang Longmon was always there instead of turning into Fang Longmon over time. So, like,
Yeah, Fang Longmon would be his partner.
yeah. So, like, well,
And at some point, through all the malice and hate and semi-dying, they fused together.
so I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, so once humans and Digimon or monsters were one, and then at one point they just decided to break apart for some reason?
I feel like it was maybe a little more poetic than literal when they said that they were one, though calling monsters the true selves is an interesting proposition.
Were they like implying that the worlds actually were fused at one point and then something caused them to split for some reason?
Yeah, I think they did establish that.
But,
So
like-
it used to be one, and that there was a soul link of sorts between humans and monsters, such that they were two halves of a whole, in essence.
Yeah, what I'm trying to get at is that, like, what caused it? Like, why? Why did the world split anyway if they were doing so well?
War.
Oh, okay.
Unsatisfying, but an answer.
Yep, an answer. Yeah, I suppose you literally are kind of soul linked to kind of like the equivalent of a nuclear warhead.
Guess?
久しき時の因果にくさびを打ったそなたがな世を平定させる力があるよう知る
Since you had the power to break the bonds of fate, perhaps you can set this world right.
見守らせてはくれぬかそなたが許してくれるならば
If you'll permit me, I will watch over things from now on. Absolutely not!
No! That didn't work out very well at all!
The only way that's acceptable is if the implication is that you will only watch and not watch over.
Yeah, like nothing else, you know?
I'm done acting. In the sense that I am no longer going to affect change in the world.
もちろん
Oh,
我も共に
there we go. Thank you. Somebody monitor this guy. Together with me, of course.
I don't think she means it that way.
姉上
Yukiya!
ハルチカ行きましょう今度こそ心安らげる場所へ
Now come, Haruchika. This time to a place where you will know peace.
Final betrayal! Extra death!
Shink.
One more murder.
もう終わったのです。後のことは子供たちに任せましょう。
About that.
Yeah. That. We.
Perhaps not consumed, but it's still prevalent.
Also, you gotta like, I wonder their version of the world being consumed by war. Is it just Japan that they were aware of? If that's it,
Japan is my world.
You might. We got some news for you, lady. Anyway, the world is no longer consumed by a war. Let us leave what happens next to these children.
I mean,
Sounds so.
before Perry came along, they were very isolationist, so it's very reasonable to assume that Japan's like, oh yeah, Japan is everything that matters. Occasionally we'll see something from China or the Dutch, but
But it's like, if she's this disembodied entity at this point, she's gotta know now. You know? Especially when they're connected to, like, data and the internet and stuff now.
okay, yeah. Like, in general, yes. But it seems like the Digimon / Kemonogami aren't quite as digital this iteration. Yes. I can do that, Yukiha.
本当にありがとうございました。この世界
Directed to us, not her,
Yes,
Jika.
clearly. It's gotta be. Please accept my deepest gratitude for what you've done, for saving this
お
world.
かげで弟と再び
Yeah,
会えました。
she's talking to us.
またあの頃のように共にいましょう。
It has allowed me to reunite with my brother. Now we can be together as we were before.
Great. Just always remember to carry 20 Snickers on you at all times. You've seen how he gets when he gets hungry.
皆さんどうかいつ
Oh, I don't know why. I always thought he was like way smaller than her.
くださいませ。
I wish that all of you might continue to live in peace and harmony. We'll try.
In his defense, she lived a lot longer than he did.
And you're back. You're small again.
大丈夫か？
Miyuki, are you okay? Did you get your possession card stamped? One more and you get a free froyo!
ハルチカたちはもう光の中へ。
Yes. Haruchika and his sister went into the light, which is actually like another parallel universe on top of the digital world, but we're not gonna get into that.
You mean that light? Points at door.
そうか。
Oh. That's good.
I like that delivery. Good.
なんだ？
Hey, what's happening?
主が正しい姿となり、扉が開いたことによって二つの世界がつながったんだ。
Now that the master is in his true form, opening the door connected the two worlds.
それにより
Well, no tipsy
現代
backsies.
文明の影響がこの世界へ急速に流入しているのだろう。
As a result, the influence of modern civilization is likely to start pouring in.
Oh crap, we're screwed.
We got to get the fuck out of here right now.
It's not a great place. Close that door.
Unless you like flossing.
流入じゃないわ。融和が
Dental hygiene is important. Not that kind! Oh shit.
No, it's not about one world pouring into the other. They've both begun to merge.
人間と魂の片割れである獣たち。
What?
世界と異世界の融和が始まって。
Wait, so like Digimon Frontier? Fusion? humans will start merging too, with the monsters that form part of their souls.
You mean metaphorically, right?
No,
Right?
have you seen Digimon Frontier? It's actually a good spin-off.
I'm more thinking of the horrors that come from SMT.
Yeah.
We didn't see it in 5, but there are occasions where humans get fused with demons, and they're not all Nahovino.
Mm-hmm.
ゆっくりではあるけど、世界は変わり始めるの。
It may not happen overnight, but things are going to change.
Also a dog once.
どういうこと？
want to close it?
What do you mean?
つまり最古の壁画にあったように世界は本来あるべき
Oh, okay. We're gonna get something similar to one of the other endings.
Put simply, everything will return to how it was meant to be, like in the first mural.
それはつまり人と獣神が一緒に生きる世界に
You mean a single world where humans and Kemonogami live together? In a way of speaking. That's right.
人々が獣神という存在を受け入れるにはまだ時間がかかるかもしれないが
It may yet take some time for people to accept the existence of the Kemonogami. How do you feel about being a squadron of young superheroes in the meantime?
先ほどのタクマくんの映像などで受け入れる土壌はできているかもしれないね
But perhaps things like that video of you will help lay the foundation.
アグモンたちと一緒に
So, we can live with monsters? With Agumon and the others? And Gazimon? And Fangmon? And Arukenimon? I'm starting to like this less and less.
見届けてみたい
I mean, that sure sounds like a good thing to me.
Seems way more or less foreboding than the last way they framed it.
I'd like to see that happen.
でもこっちから見届けることは僕らにはできない僕らの世界には待っている人がいる
Only, we can't do that here. There are people waiting for us back home.
家族が友達がそして何より
Our families, our friends, and more
こ
importantly,
の融和の影響を受けて変化する僕らの世界で戸惑う多くの人々がいるだろうから
it'll be the people who don't know what's happening as our worlds merge.
それに久しぶりに母さんのカレーを食べたいしね
Plus, I'd love to eat some of my mom's curry again. It's been ages.
You don't say.
アグモン今までありがとう君がいなければここまで来れなかったよ
Agumon, thank you for everything. Couldn't have done any of this without you.
僕はここでタクマとお別れなの
Takuma, we have to say goodbye.
何を言ってるんだよもちろん一緒に決まってるだろ
Really?
What? No way. Of course we'll stick together.
母さんのカレーは絶品なんだアグモンも食べてみたいだろ
Didn't I tell you my mom makes the world's best curry? You're going to want to try it.
いいの
Really? You think that would be okay?
How you gonna explain bringing a dinosaur to your house?
By pointing at all the other monsters?
True.
って僕と君はかけがえのない
Oh boy, please don't set us up and then be a downer.
Sure. After all, we're partners. The two of us will never be apart.
うん僕も食べたい
Takuma, you're right. I can't wait to try your mom's curry.
パルコモンも行こうぜ俺らが住んでいる町はここより賑やかなんだぜ
Want to come too, Falcomon? Town we live in is a lot livelier than this old place. And I'm sure Takuma's mom made enough curry for all of us. Right, Takuma?
ああ無論だどこまでも一緒についていこう
Yes, of course. I will stay with you wherever you go.
ねえラブラム
So, Labramon.
Probably the easiest job.
No, right?
Convincing.
言わなくてもわかるわもちろんずっと一緒なんだから
You don't even have to ask. Of course I'll be with you forever.
ああ一緒に行こうぜ嫌だって言わせねえぞ
It's like you're coming with me.
Let's stick together too, Kunemon. I'm not taking no for an answer.
ドラクモどうするお前も
The hardest job.
Yeah.
What do you think, Drachmon? You want to... Well, I guess I already know how you feel.
まあな。俺たちは腐れ縁だ。
Yeah, you can't get rid of me if you tried.
Hey, Mom, Dad, here's the literal devil.
You come too, Shakomon.
ロップも
Yes!
連れて帰ったら家族は
Oh, nice, nice.
I don't know what my family will say when I show up with you, Lopmon, but I don't care.
だってロップモンのおかげで今の自分がいるんだから。
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be who I am today.
Suzy.
Boy, am I glad I'm alive.
もちろん来るわよね。
Oromon, you'll come too, right?
I'm just waiting for one of them to say no.
I know, right? I'm waiting for Miyuki to dash their hopes and say, actually, hold on, roll that back a little bit. You know I will. Why would you even ask?
ガブモン、
Well, even you are getting in on it.
Oh.
Gabumon.
アキハル、
Yes, Akiharu.
二つの世界が融和したら。
No invitation extended to Renamon.
Yep.
So, if the two worlds merge,
そうか。僕たち人間と獣神を隔てるものはなくなるんだよな。
I guess whatever separates us humans from Kemonogami will disappear.
それってどんなことなの？
What does that actually mean?
考えてみたんだけど。
Well, I've been thinking about it for the few minutes that it's been a possibility.
この先僕たちやアグモンたちみたいにパートナーとして出会える人たちが増えてくる。
More people are going to be meeting up with partners, like how all of us found you.
そんな気がするんだ。
At least, that's what I think will happen.
その可能性は高いと言えるだろう。
I'd say that seems quite likely.
当たり前のようにそばにというわけにはいかないかもしれないな。
It might not exactly be normal for humans and monsters to always be side by side,
それでも自分の半身と世界を隔てることなく出会える可能性がある世界になるだろう。
but people will be more likely to meet their other halves when we share a world.
そもそも彼らと我々は互いに補い合う半身同士のような存在なのだから。
After all, we were originally two halves of the same whole.
それって新しい世界で新しい時代が始まるってことか。
This will mean the start of a new world, a new era.
That's right.
たくまさんたちがその最初の世代になるのね。
Which means that all of you are going to be part of a new generation.
そっか。それは楽しみだな。
When you put it that way, it sounds pretty exciting.
よし、みんな帰ろう。僕らの家に。
All right, everyone. Let's get ready to head back home.
僕たちのサバイブは一旦ここで終わりだ。
I think it's high time we brought this tale of survival to an end.
They did the name drop? Really?
Right, Takuma?
Feels like ages have gone by since that day. I guess it's only been a year. Our sprites won't have updated to reflect this, however.
Dang.
Still, even in just that short span of time, the world has changed in countless ways.
It's chaos, war, and anarchy.
Everyone's dead. Things were a bit chaotic at first, but by now, humans have started to accept them.
Not in a year. Bullshit.
To accept monsters as trusted partners. Music suddenly stops.
Ooh, that's ominous. Whoa, okay.
こんなど田舎だったとはな。
Purity hit you early. This really is the middle of nowhere.
そういうこと言っちゃダメ。
Girl.
だと思うよ。
Hey, I don't don't think you're supposed to say that.
でもさ、変なこと起きないよな。大丈夫だよね。
You don't really think anything weird is gonna happen though, right? We'll be safe?
何ビビってんだよ。まあ、その気持ちはわかるけどな。
What are you so afraid of? I mean, not that I don't know where you're coming from.
なんて言ったってここはさ、あの神隠し事件があった場所だからな。
After all, this is where that strange disappearance happened.
そんなに嬉しそうに言わないでよ。あの噂をちゃんと知ってるの？
You shouldn't get so excited when you say that. I mean, you've heard the rumors, right?
Puberty Boy is missing the goggles because otherwise there are dead ringers for the Gen 2
Yeah.
Digidestined.
Yeah.
もちろんだって。だからワクワクするんだよ。
You bet I have! Don't they sound great?
確かこの辺りでモンスターに出会ってすごい冒険した人たちがいるんだろ？
Apparently some kids met a bunch of monsters out here and they all had a crazy adventure.
うん。ネットによるとデジタルモンスター。
Really?
だったかな。
Why? What part of them was digital?
I know.
They saw videos of them online, therefore.
Yeah, people online are calling them digital monsters, or Digimon for short.
それと出会った人たちが最後には最強のモンスターに勝ったとか。
Plus, I heard those kids ended up defeating some kind of ultimate monster.
それってすげえと思わねえ？ああ、俺もモンスターに会ってみたいな。
Wait, it's been like a year. Shouldn't you have had them?
Right. Doesn't that sound amazing? Man, I wish I had my own monster.
でもそんなにいいことばかりじゃないって聞いてるんだけど。
Ooh.
Only I heard not all of them are good.
気性の荒いモンスターに出会うと襲われちゃうって。
If you find one of the bad monsters, it'll attack you.
なんだよ、ビビってんのか？じゃあなんでついてきたんだよ。
Hey, if you're really that scared, why are you even here?
そりゃその会ってみたいから。
Well, you know, to find a monster.
私も。
Same here.
だろ？だからめんどくさい課外キャンプを口実にさ、この場所に来たんじゃないか。
We're provoking fate.
Right? That's why we signed up for this stupid camping trip to begin with.
そうなの？
Really?
そうさ。今の声、何？
Yes, really! Huh? Who said that just now?
ここだよ、ここ。
Over here.
In training?
Probably. Whoop! Aw! Oh my god, you just said it. Yeah!
Demi Vimon.
Demi Vimon! So cute!
Don't tell me.
あの噂って
Those rumors!
本当だったんだ。
Were they really true?
こんにちは。僕、ちびもん。
Hi there! I'm Demi Vimon!
Your name is different in Japanese.
こんにちは。僕、ちびもん。
Chibimon, yeah, it's Chibimon. Yup.
Okay, I see. 10 out of 10 would pet.
Yep.
Okay, so that makes sense because in Japanese, the B and V sounds, there's not a large distinction. So they're playing off of chibi, meaning the small, cute thing,
Mm-hmm.
and V-mon. And that doesn't translate to English, at least not in the Fox Kids Day.
待ってたよ。やっと会えたね。
I've been waiting for you. It's so nice to finally meet you. There's only one. Which one are you for? It's probably the.
Orange shirt, deep voice.
Yep. Ta-da!
We're done!
We did it! It's over!
Alright, so... I have a lot of complaints about this, so let me just start by saying...
Have at it, Hoss.
The world where I played this game, the world where I never played this game, I would rather live in the first world. That said, there are a lot of things that fell short with this game, be it budgetary, design, vision, lots of things. From a technical perspective, I cannot fathom why this takes so long to load each of the battles, even on a Switch. Like, we just came off of SMT5, and everything is lickety-split there. And these are much lower fidelity, much lower everything going on. I have mentioned at the very beginning that I am not a tactical RPG player, and so I am not the best judge of this sort of thing, but there wasn't a lot of inspiring designs going on in there. You had like an odd rescue mission. You had the one mission where, surprise, you're using all the Digimon that you haven't leveled up to this point, which just means you're gonna have to pause and go back and grind. But a lot of it is just play on auto battle and you win. And maybe some of that's cured by hard mode or by putting on self challenges. I felt no obligation to engage with any of the systems. It's just spam their default attacks all the time and you win. The writing, it had some good moments. It boiled down to some really interesting endings. They needed an editor, a proofreader. There is so much fat that they could have cut out of there.
Yeah, when they retread stuff that you already know as the audience, you don't need to do that. Especially when, in order to get to the ending where you have to retread it, there's no point because you already know it. So why are you retreading in the first place? It's sort of like the cardinal breaking rules in animation, show don't tell. Sometimes the exposition dumps repeatedly can get so monotonous, especially when by that point you know what the answer is. And so having characters go over it over and over and over, you just feel like they're talking, like, you feel like they think they're talking to an idiot, you know?
Mm-hmm. Even more short term, where a conversation just goes in circles for several minutes, not moving anywhere because everyone's reiterating what they just said.
Ugh, it's like Timmy's fallen in a well. You mean Timmy has fallen in a well? Well, Timmy is lost and there was a well nearby. That well sure looks very close to where Timmy used to be. It's like that, right?
And part of this we acknowledge. It's part of Japanese culture and writing, but this felt like it was egregious on this point.
Yeah, I've watched enough anime, watched enough movies, played enough games, all in Japanese, and know that it does not have to be this bad. It really felt like we had to basically have a lot of filler to make up time, and I'm disappointed that they put that in there. It did not have to do it. I think it ruined a lot of the emotional impact too.
And I do absolutely need to reiterate this from an hour or two ago. The final battles on the True Route are an absolute devastating disappointment.
Mm-hmm.
You build up that we got everyone saved. We put in the effort. We got to know these characters. We got to re-know these characters. We got to learn these new characters. And at the end, it doesn't matter because your choices are so limited.
Which doesn't make sense because you can't access this ending without them being there. So why bother? They're just kind of suffering from
And the most I could see is that they had difficulties balancing an encounter around so many players. But earlier on, we had larger number of players that we could field. And even then, I gave, off the top of my head, a pretty prevalent example of how you could handle that. And also, it would be mechanically interesting.
You could switch between teams, between stages in the battle if you had to,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Graphics wise, I still actually do like the style. And I play more novels of this kind, I think, than Zare, I'm not sure.
Probably.
So if you are into that kind of game, it still scratches that itch. I would say that I think they could take it just a little bit farther in sprite management. Just a tiny bit more.
We did make fun of Aoi's fire poses a
Yeah.
couple of times. We don't particularly hold malice against the people. It's a simple flub that the quality assurance probably could have caught, but it's not going to make or break things. But like that whole Shakuman diving animation, more of that, please.
Yeah, that was really good. That was clever. Sometimes I do think they could have used just one or two more pieces of art or graphics to sell a story point. Like when we went down Aoi's bad route. We got one, but I think at some point remember we were making fun of it, right? Because what they were describing was not what we saw. It was pretty funny.
With that said, we are aware that this did go through some troubled development, so maybe asking for new resources or maybe asking that they actually get someone to optimize the game just wasn't feasible, and it was a choice between this and nothing.
Yeah. And
But
overall, though, I personally am okay with having been here to play it, though you did a lot of the work. But what I hope from this game being out here is that they do this again, but they learn from this one. I think that this has the potential to be really, really fun if they fix these arrows that we notice, because cutting that all out, if they made these adjustments, this could have its niche demographic in the fandom. And I think it does in some places. Like a lot of other Digimon fans that I'm friends with, it's literally split down the middle. You have some that hate this game, and then there are some that really like this game. And I think there's potential here. I personally want to just see more Digimon games anyway. I'm biased, I will admit that. And I wouldn't be remiss from playing another one of this game if they improve on it.
that happens, I might not be tempted to do all three of it. There's a lot of off-screen grinding, even with the fast forward, which they got that mostly right. It would be nice if there was an even faster way, but things blaze through. I'm not going to complain too much about that. Just there's a lot of cruft that you have to go through to get to the points again. Speaking of, I am a little torn on how the paths are divided. First of all, like, saving Joe, kind of scummy that you are forced to let him die in the first time. I understand why they did it. It's not a great feeling. And they do expressly tell you how to fix this in the future, though if you're not save scumming or running a guide, you might be sorely out of luck a couple of times there. I'm also a little put off that the routes depend on your alignment. And part of that is, okay, yes, that's good. That's simple. We can see that. But also it's like, you're really putting the moral route on a pedestal when the entire thing is about making choices. So it's like, yeah, you can make choices, but here's the right one.
Yeah. This game also suffers from what I've seen in some other games that do this. Not all of them, but I'm a little irked, just a little bit. I mean, it was kind of funny because it caused for funny moments, but it can be kind of annoying when you pick a choice and that is not what you say. Like, that is just nothing like what you actually chose.
And I imagine a lot of that is to do with the localization. Like, I don't want to put too much on them. It's a lot of text to go through, and you were probably under budgeted. But there are holes all over the place with the localization. And sadly, that is the case with Digimon in general. Let it be said, Digimon is nothing if not ambitious, especially compared to temporaries. They shoot really far. They don't always get there because they don't have enough money for the bullets.
Yeah, I will.
But they shoot there. They aim for the moon and they land somewhere in the cold depths of space.
Even so, I'm still glad that this game exists. I hope, like I said, I hope they make another one, but they definitely, I hope it doesn't suffer from the development hell that this one had. And I think they need to market it better. As in, a lot of people that I heard commenting on it, my friends that played it, some of them, now, mind you, I didn't fall for it, but I was surprised how many people played this and they were shocked by how dark it got. Meanwhile, I'm over here looking at all the hints here, like the spider lilies, the melodious yet somber music and overtone. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the blood splatter graphics and the framing on the trailer.
Maybe it's called Digimon Survive.
Like, I am shocked a lot of people were surprised about what this would be. But apparently a lot of people were. And I hope that that does not shy the franchise from making another one like this that is more geared towards a more mature audience, because all the bigger because I firmly believe that the fans that would be more likely to pick up an alternative title like this from the franchise would be the older audience, because they're curious and they've invested enough time and emotional an emotion into the franchise to pick it up in the first place. So
just make sure you've got the ESRB logo up front and center, because
yeah, you really need to put that in there.
Hey, you've got a very brief story about the most recent Digimon movie and parents who brought little children to that.
Oh my god, that was a shit show. I literally had to turn around and warn this couple behind us, going, hey, you might want to not, like there is a very graphic moment coming up, like near the beginning. You might want to watch out for that and cover your child's eyes. They had like a kid that was like 5 or 6 years old. I'm going, no, this is not going to be good. And they're going to hear it. It's not just seeing it, they're going to hear it. And pretty much the couple was so shocked. They're like, oh my god, really? Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. And I'm pretty sure they did that. I think they like covered their kids' ears and told them to close their eyes. And I mean, when you have mostly adults in the audience watching that and going, whoa, okay, wow. Like, you know that they're not afraid to go into that territory. And Digimon as a franchise, in my opinion, has definitely grown up.
Mm-hmm.
There's still lots of titles out there, I think, though, that are more PG friendly, but I like that there is now a slowly growing split in their titles and merch and content for the generation that has grown up with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that. And I hope they do more. I want more of this. I just want it to be better. The music's good. I do like the music in this. I do reiterate my point during the final battle, though. The lullaby is pretty, just I couldn't hear her very well. And then at one point it was a little cringy, I don't know.
I do think that the lullaby is probably the only thing I'm going to remember from this musically.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good for what it is.
Like,
and it's not like the rest of the music is bad, but it tends to lean more atmospheric, which isn't really my jam.
well, I mean, right now, you hear this song right now? This is a more action, more embellished version of the lullaby.
Yeah.
Why didn't we hear that during the final fight? No, we heard this. It's like this is a completely new song, and
The second part of the fight against Fanglongmon Ruin Mode, that did heavily feature the lullaby.
yeah, a little bit, but I think it could have helped for the part where she's actually singing it.
And if it weren't for budget, I would suspect that the reason this didn't get an English dub is because one of the characters sings.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe they could have tight matched her a little bit. I mean, if I can watch an anime in dub where they just find someone close enough and then play the original track, they could do it too here.
Hmm.
You think we're gonna get a thing at the end?
Yeah, we're definitely. Well, we're getting a follow up like we did with the other endings. Just kind of see where everyone is at. We haven't had anything like that for Yo and Shuji, so they need to remind us once again that they survived this time.
Yeah, they survived. Did you know that they survived? Human Resources and Facilities, Corporate HR Director, HR Manager, people. Payroll Manager.
A lot of people who are underpaid
Yeah,
and
you're
overworked.
right. Overworked and underpaid, unless you're higher up. Then you get big checks.
Then you're the other kind of underworked. But you are underworked and overpaid.
Distribution manager, web system, ERP analyst, excuse me.
something, current state of the industry.
Support system administrator. Bandai Entertainment, Northern Europe. Yeah. We're going everywhere. Okay. I can't remember what's in the works right now as far as like games are concerned from Digimon. I remember there was like a broadcast not too long ago where they were showing like new toys and stuff, but I didn't see anything in terms of like video games right now.
I know that it's around now where they're doing one of their big anniversaries. As well, from what I've seen, the newest card game seems to be doing well.
Yep. They also,
But there are too many sets and too many complicated things, and also too much money for me to get involved in it, unfortunately.
Not to mention,
it looks interesting.
There was also like a web series that, again, suffered from horrible translation. Like, we're talking Google Translate wrote the script. And that's a shame because apparently the story's really good. It's really good. And they're hoping that maybe they will re-release it with proper dubbing or better translators and everything because you're definitely missing out. I want to maybe look into it and catch up on it. See if maybe it's a spiritual successor to this game. It feels like it is, a little bit. I could be wrong, though. But it's supposed to take place in a world that has, like...
Ooh, Italy now.
Wow, okay. It's supposed to be set in a world where, yeah, people and Digimon have been living side by side. There's no mention of the previous stories, like the anime or the manga. It looks like it's a standalone thing, but it is in the wake of some merging of the worlds. So I'm wondering, And again, it's another like adult setting. So I'm wondering if it's a spiritual successor to this game because I think it was released a little bit later. I think Survive was first, and then that one came after. Hang on, let me look it up. While we're waiting.
I am curious where the buck stops when it comes to budgeting, because Bandai Namco, they do the Tales series, they do Gundam. I don't think they have any difficulties getting funded for localization or just in general. Digimon is a pretty large franchise, but somehow that falls through the cracks in those respects. That's disappointing. Well, if you've made it all the way through here, thanks for sticking with us for 28 episodes.
Yeah, right?
Of mostly us listening to them talk and then regurgitating the translation back at you.
Yeah, original run April 3rd, 2023. So let me just see, when did it arrive?
Taiwan.
And it came out in... Yeah, it came out a year before, so... Yeah, the web series Digimon Seekers came out a year later. See reception.
Which goes further, because games take years to develop, so they had the groundwork for everything going on here, even though they changed some things well before development likely kicked up on the webcomic. For all we know, it came out shortly after it was conceptualized. Maybe that was actually decades in the development and predates this. We'll never know.
Yeah. Apparently it did decent in the reviews, like good to average. Average to good. Oh, new gaming listed Digimon Survive 3rd place in top visual novels of 2022. Pretty good.
For the great stream. Welcome, Kiri. We're not quite done. We will be wrapping up once everything finalizes here, but we are fully expecting a stinger sometime in the near future.
Oh, it makes so much sense now. According to the development thing on the wiki, the person who worked on it, Haru, stated that he used his prior work on the Summon Night franchise as inspiration, as well as inspiration from Uta Watarenmo franchise, and oh, I know that one. Okay.
All I remember from Summon Night are cute lesbians.
Uta Watarenmo is that one with like the people with like the animal ears. That one.
Oh, I think I have seen her.
Yep.
I don't know anything about the story, but I think I've seen her character.
Probably. It was very popular. There was a couple animes released after it too. It got around. I watched it too. It was pretty good.
It's Utawaremono?
Yeah, Utawaremono. So I see the influence there. Okay.
Yeah, let me type it up for prosperity. Prosperity, there it's the word.
Okay, hold on, I will spell it out.
No, I got it.
We got it?
Oh, you're using syllables that I was not expecting. Utawareru mono. Oh, okay, there's another
Yeah.
do there. My bad. Utawareru mono.
That one.
Yes, that makes sense. It makes it a verb that conjugates with the thing noun.
Yeah.
What is utawareru?
Utawareru?
Like, uta would be song, possibly, but
Wareru?
compounded might be something else.
Wareru. Like remembering? Wareru? Forget?
No.
Wareru.
Well, forget is wasureru.
Waseru.
Uh,
Mono makes me think of like a story.
yeah, well, it'd be either thing or story,
Yeah.
depending on the kanji. Likely story.
Which makes sense given what it is. Think of it as like
One sec.
a history drama fantastical.
Utawareru. Oh, I have to flag that it's Romanized. To be famed, to be extolled, to have one's praises sung, to be celebrated, to be admired. Does not use the song kanji.
No.
So, a story to be celebrated.
Okay.
Or a thing to be celebrated. Let's actually see the full thing.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look, 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 look. Yay!
Everyone's alive.
Yay! We got a picture. Looks good. Yay!
Oh, Utawareru mono, it's only in kana. Can't tell.
Wait, what? That's it? What?
Really? All that for a picture?
No, man! I'm mad. I could have sworn there was something at the end. We only get a picture?
It's gone now, so we have to fight the master and go through all those credits again if we want to screenshot it.
No! Betrayal!
Yep, prologue.
Ah, screw you.
So I'm not.
That is it?
I am not going to restart the next game to show this off, but you do get a reward for getting the true ending, and that is we open up Agumon's final evolution slot, which is Fang Longmon. Yeah, there it is.
Fine. Will we get a special opening? No.
Probably not. Just everyone.
Alright. Still.
Alright, well,
Jeez.
that is Digimon Survive.
Alright.
We're free!
Yay!
Alright, so as mentioned, we are actually ending a little early this week, but we are going to be going on to a new expensive project next Tuesday, and of course, our Monday block is continuing on as always. So, thank you everyone for coming on out, and until next time, take care.